I just... Oh shit, was that you? Hello everyone. I'm Jay.
And I'm Emily.
Welcome to Siblings episode 2. I'm gonna put sparkly effects. 2.
This makes 4. Like if we both put up 2.
Okay, put up 1 then.
2.
We like this. Oh.
I don't know what you want from me.
We made it to episode 2, and I have some very unfortunate news for you guys. This is going to be our last episode with a shitty camera. I'm getting a new phone, and we're going to record on a decent quality camera.
Put confetti.
I know.
Yeah.
Yippee! Or the thing where we because we're filming on photo booth, where we do this and it gives us hearts.
It's not working for me, but you get the idea.
It's supposed to give a thumbs up thing, but it's not working because nothing in our studio worked. I'm kidding. I love you, studio. Please don't break anything.
I love you,
studio.
publicly available resources.
All right. So, how was your week?
Busy. Yeah. Last week was reading week. I spent I only worked twice. A lot of my plans kind of got canceled because I had a cold at the beginning of the week. I went to the ROM on one day, which was fun, and
did you guys hear that?
I could hear that. Wow. Yeah, I went to an escape room on Saturday.
Oh yeah, slay.
That rocked. We won. It was like a nuclear bunker. It's 10 puzzles, and you have to finish all the puzzles to stabilize the nuclear core.
Real.
It was actually really cool.
Chernobyl cosplay. Or Chernobyl LARPing.
That is not how I would have described it, but I guess. But there was 3 rooms, lots of puzzles, physical props.
That sounds really fun.
It was really, really cool and super immersive. There was a fog at one point because it was it's overheating.
Whoa.
It was really cool. We won. It was great. And then the past 2 days, I've pretty much been spent playing D&D. So
that's so silly. And UCore. Yes,
you gotta say it like that.
UCore is such a funny thing because of course something I do is me core.
Because I'm me. Yeah.
It's that's so me core. No, that's just me. My week was good. I went on vacation. I was in Muskoka by the lake and having a great time. It was very cold, but y'all know I love that. No, you don't. I love that. And my favorite part about it is that they have a big bathtub. They have a bathtub that can sit 3 people if it wanted to. And
that's a hot tub.
No, it's inside. It's in the bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds like an.
It's like a hot tub size, in the bathroom.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
That's wild.
And it's my favorite thing in the world. I don't want to go on a tropical vacation. I don't want to do anything. I want to go to the middle of nowhere where it's freezing cold and sit in a giant bathtub.
Sure.
That's what I want to do. And I spent 5 days straight in a bathtub.
I mean, if it makes you happy.
I'm wrinkling. My skin is falling off.
One giant prune.
Honestly, my skin is falling away from my body. Like my skeleton separate. I'm sorry.
Muskoka.
Muskoka 8. What's 4 plus 4? 8. I love using that. One of my besties, her middle name is Michelle. So whenever she posts something and she looks good, which she does in everything she posts, I'm how many letters is there in Michelle? And she's like, hey!
That's awesome. That's so funny.
Hype. We hung out this week on Sunday?
We hung out on Friday.
Okay.
It's okay. Time is not linear.
I see how it is. I'm kidding. We hung out later the day that we posted the episode, but we just hung out. We didn't film anything. And that was great.
We had a great time, and we finished watching the Scream franchise, and
those movies are so fucking funny.
They're really funny. Had some good comedic Ghostface moments in the most recent one.
I'm sorry, I have the urge to do that all the time now.
Yeah,
I can't not womp womp everything. In fact, I don't remember what it was, but like a day or two ago, my mom said something really sad about like a real person, and I had to physically hold back the urge to go womp womp.
The original clip from that, because like it's not the original clip, like the womp womp is like the trombone or whatever. It's an instrument.
The
but
womp
like,
womp is like a ship's blowhorn going. No,
it's not.
Okay, so you hate me.
So womp womp comes from like. Wah, 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 wah.
No, the one I found online that I'm referencing, the wah, wah.
That's a ship blowhorn.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's SpongeBob's alarm clock, but that's not womp womp. That's a different.
SpongeBob's alarm clock is womp womp.
It's a ship blowhorn.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but the original, like the big one that my friends quote a lot is like, from the news or something, and this one guy's like talking about this like child with like Down syndrome who was locked in a cage, and the guy goes womp womp, and he's like, did you just like womp womp a child? And I'm pretty
sure the guy who's in the video is actually like a pretty terrible person.
Yeah, because
I will steal that meme.
I genuinely thought that this guy was like, oops, like I didn't mean to say that. Like I said that instinctively.
He was just a bad person.
But he like doubled down. Like
pretty sure
he's like, did you just womp womp a child? He's like, yeah, freaking liberals. It's like,
yeah, he's like a crazy Republican.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Just think.
Just like that one alarm I have, of like, what's the fucking get out mother it's all over, whatever it's called, with like the American anthem in the background. It's like by a stupid Republican, but it's so funny that I will take it and I will put it in my own context. You are now a gay trans person's alarm in the morning, and you get to deal with
Let's go.
every morning. I don't actually use it because I don't want my family to hear "get up, it's all over." I don't want my family to hear that in the morning, but I will if I use that. When I do use it, actually, sometimes I do. I wake up and I'm a big F word. And it gives me inspiration to go about my day, being a T slur, F slur.
For sure.
That's how we fight back.
Reclaimed.
That's how we fight back in this world where we are powerless. I painted my nails.
They look so cute. I love a black nail polish. Like, black nail polish eats so hard.
Everyone should have black nails.
Everyone should have black nail polish.
I'm gonna put cat ears on myself.
Oh my god, 100%.
People are gonna hate crime me in the street. You know that like meme that's like you let trans people be trans, now these kids want to be cats, which is not true. First of all, second of all,
kids have been doing that for a long time.
When I was in elementary school, I had like some like friend who's cis and still cis, by the way, who thought she was a wolf. Okay, so it's like
my cousin, when he was little, he used to like fully pretend to be a dog. He would like run around and like pretend to be a dog because he just wanted to be a dog.
I find it extremely silly to go meow. Mostly because it pisses my parents off so much. My dad is like, shut up, I don't have a cat. And it's really funny. And I feel like I would give Republicans an aneurysm.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Yeah.
5 seconds. Like I am who I am, and I'm meowing.
Meow.
Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
I mean, like, I could talk about a lot of things. Top of my mind is the one shot that I played yesterday, but I'm not gonna I could spend hours.
We don't even have hours.
We have hour.
We have 1 hour to film today.
We have 1 hour. Yeah, it was really good, suffice to say.
Because my dumbass forgot my wallet that has the USB in it, because I keep the USB in my wallet because then I won't lose it or forget it. But guess who forgot their wallet? Me.
That happens. We're gonna so we have to like give ourselves extra time to like upload it, because it's like a very strict deadline of when we need to get out of here.
What is wrong with you? I'm not sleep deprived. Emily is.
Yeah, you're behaving. You're a lot more sleep deprived than I am. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep total.
I woke up at like 1 p.m.
I didn't even sleep well. They're not good 3 hours. It's just like a poor 3 hours of sleep. It's the least amount of sleep I've ever gotten in my life.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning at like 1 p.m. I got out of bed around 2 p.m. I decided there's leftover salmon in the fridge. I'm going to put it on a bagel. I made a bagel with a lot of cream cheese on it. And then I put the piece of salmon in the middle, and then I closed it, and I was like, the salmon was disgusting. I think my dad bought like the wrong type of salmon. It was really bad salmon. So I was like, okay, I need to get rid of the evidence.
That's crazy.
My family doesn't love when I waste food, so like that's a good thing they don't listen to this podcast. No, because like I'm not gonna eat it, and then my dad's gonna come home and be like, "Why didn't you eat it?" So I flushed the bagel down the toilet.
No way. No way.
I like broke it into small pieces. Well, the fish I broke into small pieces. I put it in the toilet and I flushed it. And then the bagel, I broke it into small pieces and I let it like sit in there for a while to get like soft. And then I flushed it down the toilet. I'm crying.
Why? That's crazy. That's so funny. Yippee, let's throw it down the toilet.
Open the toilet. Open the toilet.
Open the toilet.
No, but like, yeah, it reminded me, I'll be brief on this, but that reminded me of one time, my parents would leave me home with my sister when they were on vacations, and the kitchen got to be such a mess because my sister would not clean. Long story short, I decided to like cook food in the basement. I was like, okay, here's a frozen pizza, but I didn't know how to use the oven. So I went downstairs and I got the flat top like pancake maker that you plug in. Do you know those things? It's like a little skillet, like a small little skillet that you plug in and you can like make pancakes on it. Okay. So I got that. I'm shaking the whole table.
Yep.
I got that out of the basement, and I got the frozen pizza out of the freezer, and I attempted to make this is the toilet thing again. I have a history with toilets. I attempted to make the frozen pizza on the pancake skillet, and it didn't work.
Well, no.
No, it really, really did not work. And I was making it on my basement on the carpet. I was like trying to make it.
Oh my god. And you didn't set your house on fire?
No, but it didn't work either. And then I was like, okay. I felt really bad because I was like, okay, I made a mess. My mom's going to be mad about it. She's going to be like, just get your sister to make you food, you stupid idiot. So I was like, okay, nobody's going to know this happened. And I was like, I'm going to treat this like a crime scene. This was what was going on in my 10-year-old brain. Or like 8, whatever, how old I was. Probably too old to be doing this brain. So I was like, okay, I'm going to break the pizza into the tiniest pieces possible and put it in the toilet. You gotta let that marinate in there for a while to be flushable. I was like, if I clog the toilet, that's just a whole other problem. Now I don't have a kitchen or a toilet. So then I was doing that, and I was like ripping up tiny poor septic system. Jeez, I didn't know what a septic system was when I was a kid. I thought it just went to the ocean, which is worse. But I think it might go to the ocean. I'm gonna have to look up what happens to a septic system. But I know they collect it. I don't know what the hell they do with it. I'm like, I wonder if people outside can hear this at all because I'm screaming about toilets. Okay, but then I ripped up the tiny pieces of the cardboard box and I was like putting the toilet, or like ripping it up like tiny enough and then like putting it in a Kleenex and crumpling it and then putting it in the garbage. My mom found out.
Oh.
And I was like, I thought I had done such a good job at hiding the evidence. I was like, I could be a serial killer if I wanted to. No, I couldn't. I would get caught the next day. How do you feel about that story?
How do I feel about that story?
How does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel?
Yeah. In your own words. Use your own words to explain how you feel. 1 paragraph.
Concerned?
That's not a paragraph.
That's a paragraph. My bad. Yeah,
concerned. That's fair. I was a weird kid and now I'm a weird adult.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right. Before I go into my ideas, so it's not just me talking the whole time, but I will let you guys know that part of the reason I'm talking the whole time is because I'm obnoxious and annoying and don't shut up. But the main time I'm talking the whole time today,
we're doing a podcast.
the main reason I'm talking mostly today is that she is exhausted. And her brain is like a little loading.
I'm made of
just
mush.
loading. So I'm gonna be talking a lot today, and I hope that you guys can deal with that. Because I watched the last episode, and I'm like, I don't like myself. No, like in like the normal insecurities that I have, and I was like, I'm not even likable.
That's true.
Okay, if you say so, bestie, thank you. No, I didn't feel likable. I was like, this is why people don't like me. But I'm like, I'm like, bitch.
I'm a little biased, but I thought it was fun.
Aw. That's our thumbnail. Okay. Every thumbnail is gonna be
Cut this out of the video.
We'll see. Anyways, yeah, before I go on my weird rants today, is there anything you want to talk about? I'll get my thing pulled.
I can discuss the circumstances of how I came to be running on 3 hours of sleep.
Do that. Go right ahead.
All right.
I look up
this
my
is going to
thing.
take me a hot second. Get ready. Buckle up. Buckle up.
You have 10 minutes.
I'm so tired. Buckle up. So I'm generally really diligent about sleeping. Like, I'm 8 hours every night. In a tight pinch, I'll do like 7. But before last night, have never been up later than 4 a.m. in my life.
I'm very much like that too, except I'll sleep at 4 a.m. and then wake up at 12
Yeah,
p.m.
I don't like to be up late. I don't like to wake up late. So like there's like 2 other instances in my life that I've been up at like 4, right? I can literally list them. So on Sunday, we were supposed to meet up at 3 or 4 at my friend's house. He had the house until 7:30, and then we needed to go. And our plan was to go to the gaming cafe, the board game cafe that we usually go to.
Oh, I love that place.
And if it was too busy, we could use the back room. Then we would go to my house because I have a basement. The basement is good for sitting in a circle and playing make-believe, structured make-believe. So we go to my friend's house. There's miscommunications, there's delays, there's whatever. We get there at 5. We don't start playing until 5:30. There's like a little bit of like delays and stuff. It takes us a second because we're all like introducing characters, all of that good stuff. I have a couple delays to like get food because it's how it goes. Like 7 o'clock we start to pack up because we're like, I guess we don't want to like have the awkward like interaction of like, oh, here's the family member coming to get the house back. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
So we left. Why did it take us so long? That's okay. Yes, we went to the board game cafe, and they were pretty busy. Like they had a. Have you been there before?
Girl, yeah, I went with you and Zane.
Different one.
Oh, okay, so it's a different one. Never mind.
Different one. Yeah. That's one I'm talking about. The one I go to like every week for my normal D&D campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it like they were having like a tournament in the back, so we couldn't use the back room. And I knew that we were going to be really loud because we had been really loud, and I didn't really want to be in like the main area because like I'm already like super loud. And
you're loud?
Okay. Me and my friend group are like already like super loud once a week, and it's like, let's not push it.
Why is it not working?
That was a custom woodburning moment.
We need to do an episode on her at one point.
Honestly, we should do an episode on her. Yeah, so we were like, okay, well, let's go to my house because we're only going to be bothering my family. And, try to be a little quieter. Obviously, but
yeah.
There's like at least like layers of... Anyway.
Yeah.
We get there. on the way, we stopped by my friend's house because he's got an assignment due that night at midnight. So he needs his laptop so he can finish it. So we go to his house. We grab the laptop. We're leaving. So we had been making some Five Nights at Freddy's jokes because the song from Five Nights at Freddy's came up on the playlist that we had for ambiance.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
It was like the song from like.
That's where I wanna be, Five Nights at Freddy's.
It was the song that they danced to in the FNAF movie.
Yeah.
So they pulled up in their car next to us. We were like waiting for the light to change, and they're in the like right lane. They drive up and like windows down. It's like the do 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 do. Yeah, really funny, excellent, awesome. They get honked at by the person behind them because there's space in front of them in the lane. So they go. It's a red light. They turn the wrong way.
You're gonna get jump scared tonight.
They turn the wrong way. We keep going. We're like they know where we're going. Like we'll catch up. God. They'll catch up. And we pass by a Holy Shakes, and my friend's like,
I want to try that place sometime.
It's pretty good. But my friend was like, why don't we stop for milkshakes? And we're like, yeah, sure.
I would destroy a milkshake right now.
God, me too. They were
so
like
hungry.
really good. Like,
I
they're
ate that
expensive,
stupid.
but they give you like the glass bottle with it.
Oh, it sounds. I want to keep the glass bottle and use it for things.
That'd be cute.
After the failure of my salmon bagel, I didn't eat anything else yet today.
That was this morning?
No, that was like 2 p.m. But still.
And you flushed it down the toilet?
I flushed like some of it down the toilet, not all of it. I ate like maybe 75% of it.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like an entire bagel. Oh my god.
I could just imagine myself putting a whole bagel in the toilet. Anyways.
So we stopped for milkshakes. There was like confusion. We ended up at like 2 a.m. My friend was like, we still have like 2 hours kind of left for the campaign, for the one shot. And we're like, okay, let's finish it another time because it's 2 a.m. and I had a test in the morning. So we were like, what day works best? And our schedules all suck. So the only day was Monday, the next day, after, because I have D&D on Mondays until 11 p.m. And we're like, oh, it's just going to take 2 hours. So they pick me up from D&D at 11. We go to this like bubble tea / internet cafe, like halfway across town.
Yeah.
And we stay there. We get like a private room. It's like $10 a person. Great. Just gonna be 2 hours. And we left at 4. And then we stood in the parking lot talking for like literally 20 minutes. And then we went home. And then we went home.
That's crazy. How, like, you're not a night person at all, yet all your adventures end up at like
it's always with the same group.
Early morning.
It's always with the same group because we're all bad at time management, and all of our schedules only line up like after work and in the evening.
I feel like they're also very like late night people too, though.
They are very much late night people, and I like hanging out with them. So I'm like, let's not stop hanging out. Let's keep hanging out. And then it's like, been 6 hours.
All right, so. I have a couple little things that I planned for us to talk about today. The first thing, do you know who Brad Mondo is?
The name sounds familiar, but
he was that guy on YouTube that like did people's hair and like did like the hairdresser reacts videos and all of that stuff. Yeah. So he's recently come out as like straight.
Pardon?
Okay. I just went really far back to find the first video, and I'll put it up. But he made this video. He's like swinging both ways these days, and he's in like this like army jacket, and I don't know what's going on. And people were like, "That's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird." Someone commented, "Why are you suddenly attractive?" If someone commented that on something I posted, I don't know if I'd be like, I'd probably take it as a compliment, but I'd probably lose my mind. Why are you like suddenly not ugly? The comments are so unhinged. And then all of a sudden, this guy, he's posting videos with like this girl, and they're like, the caption is mine. Like they're dating, and everyone's so confused because he's been gay. Brad isn't girly pop. A comment says Brad isn't girly pop. He's not gay.
Do people not know what
I know.
is? Like,
I want to make it clear. I just thought this was an interesting topic. I want to make it clear that, like, first of all, he could have been straight this whole time. I wouldn't have even known. And people can be whatever, act whatever way they want, and identify however they want at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, bi people exist, and people's sexualities can change. Whatever, great for you. It's none of my fucking business, but it's funny. It's none of my business, but I'm not making it. No, yeah. So he's like posting these videos with this like random girl, and people are really confused. And he's posting like very often, and they're all thirst traps all of a sudden. Instead of like hairdressing videos, they're like, oh, like, don't, ew, get away from me.
they're like thirst traps.
I'm not making fun of his appearance. I'll make that clear.
I think anybody that's doing a thirst trap is inherently cringy. I knew somebody, and he was a model. Like, he's an attractive guy.
Yeah.
And he made thirst traps, and we all laughed at him for it because it's funny and it's cringy, like, and it's awesome.
He's definitely not like an ugly person at all. People, he's known to be an attractive person. But when people make thirst traps, my reaction is, ew, get away from me.
It's just, it's icky.
He's just like posting thirst. Ew, keep your tongue in your mouth right now. Put that shit away. Put it away. Get it away from me. So yeah, it's kind of like weird videos.
I know a story actually about a celebrity who came out as straight. So
that's crazy.
Okay, I don't remember all the details because it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
But Misha Collins, who you may know from playing Castiel in hit CW show
like, Guys,
Supernatural, accidentally implied that he was bisexual. Like by accident. Like it was an accident.
No, that's fine. It's just funny.
And then Warner Brothers was like, hey, dude, just a suggestion. Maybe don't backtrack. Maybe don't clarify that you're not bisexual, because it's better for them if he's bi, because they've been like queer baiting his character and Jensen Ackles' character for literally what, like 10 years?
How could you say something so right and so wrong at the same time?
Which part specifically?
Like, it's like they're right, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for sure. So like he did end up being like, oh, sorry guys, like I didn't mean it like that, I'm not bisexual. But the fact that the network told him,
yeah,
like,
that's kind of crazy.
Maybe you should pretend to be gay. Maybe
it's better to clarify, because again, queer baiting. But my thing, this is
like
hetero baiting.
Fault.
Yeah.
I mean a little bit, but that's
this is hetero baiting. This is the opposite, whatever this is. But the thing is, I don't know how many videos he made before, but it's like constant thirst traps, and I mean there's a couple of things now in the middle, but it's like almost constant just thirst traps or videos with her or like weird shit. Like it's just weird. Like, and it doesn't feel real. That's the thing. There's just like something wrong about it. But then people realize, guess what they started? A podcast.
Yo!
But the thing is, like, people were thinking, oh, maybe they'll just like, it'll be a joke, and then they'll like come out with some product or something, and then they'll be like, haha, never mind, joke's on you. Like that, people do that on the internet all the time.
Yeah.
Like that one girl that pretended to be emo.
Which girl?
I don't remember her name. I don't. But anyways, people like troll on the internet all the time. So like people would be like, oh, what the hell, but whatever about it. But in her podcast, they're still keeping it up. So we're going to have to do an update as the weeks go on.
I guess so.
Is Brad Mondo still bi?
Who's to say?
Bi power, though. I don't want to come off as biphobic. I really don't. That wouldn't have made it better.
Keep in mind, like, that we are posting this on a public forum.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like it's all good and well to be like, tea. Whenever Buddy was like,
no, I feel like I haven't said anything
like,
problematic as long as I clarify that this has nothing to do with us having a problem with his sexuality. It's just weird and funny.
It's
and interesting.
I think the big weird thing is his shift from being like fully like a hairdresser to being like, here's sexy. First trap.
For you though, I guess I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm invested
you are
in this
definitely
now.
Gonna be a hater.
Yes,
that's
your
whole thing.
I am gonna be a hater.
That's what we're doing in this podcast.
Okay. Before we get into the next topic, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No.
So this episode is just gonna be me yapping.
I've been yapping. I've been yapping. I spent like 15 minutes talking about why I'm sleep deprived, and then I spent another 5 talking about Misha Collins being straight. Like, you said you had stuff prepped.
I do.
Do your thing.
I'm just realizing these things take less long than I expected. Okay, so one thing I have like an I was gonna say an interesting interest.
An interest in.
One thing I'm like interested in right now is weird TikTok lives.
Okay.
So, do you spend like any amount of time on TikTok really?
No.
Like not at all.
Like I don't open it.
That's real. Okay.
If I went on TikTok, my life would end.
My life is over.
My life.
That's what happens to me.
It would be over for me. Like, like I would never leave the app. I would just die.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and TikTok users will know when you're scrolling through, you'll get like recommended lives. Mm-hmm. They're the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. Here's like an example. Hold up. I'm gonna put the content up on the screen for you guys, but right now we're gonna look at it here.
Yeah.
Somebody joins my live, I have to do this. This is so gross. Don't join!
And then you go into the live.
You guys want it? Take the whole bottle of ketchup and run.
What?
You need to watch it again?
No. I'm good, thanks.
Every time someone joins my TikTok live, I have to pour honey on my head. I want to watch a weird TikTok live. Okay, I'm going to go into my folder on Instagram and hope that it works better.
We put the technical difficulty screen.
Oh my god, we can do Donatella Versace.
Okay. Who? What?
Okay, so do you know
What?
about like the brand
Where?
Versace? The brand Versace is owned by Donatella Versace.
Okay.
And she's a character. She has this interesting habit of posting, replying, like commenting on things of her friends, whatever, other celebrities, with nothing but Donatella, in all caps, Versace, purple heart. Donatella, Versace, purple heart.
She's like signing her.
Yeah. It's like she signed a guest book on like Bella Hadid's Instagram. Okay. So on Valentine's Day, Bella Hadid posted this. Will you free my Palestine? Free Palestine post. Bella Hadid is very open about that. She posts about it a lot. Donatella Versace comments, Donatella Versace heart. And she's been known, I couldn't find any examples in the short notice, but she's been known to like put on like posts with like unfortunate information, like not positive posts, like things with like sad, unfortunate information in them, something going on. Donatella Versace. Like she doesn't read it, she just like hits paste.
She's like, this is a person I know.
Donatella Versace. It's like one of the funniest things to me, and I can't explain it. I just want to start commenting.
Really, like, it's like such an interesting way to like interact with the world. Just like not even really saying anything, just being like, I'm here. Just so you know.
Here's something happening in the world right now that I'm concerned about. Donatella Versace.
Hi, I'm here. I'm Donatella Versace.
My dad died. Donatella Versace.
I'm putting my name in all caps. You know it's me.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that on everyone's post.
Just put J. Kings in all caps. Heart. You put the zombie emoji instead.
I think, okay, I'm going to put it on the screen. I love the zombie emoji because it's going like this, and it looks like it's like a FNAF jump scare where it's like, its like mouth is open, its hands are up.
It's awesome. It's a great emoji. I tried sending my friend that emoji this morning because I'm dead, and I need you to see what it looks like on Discord. Look at this emoji. What is that?
What emoji? It's not the same.
The
hands aren't up.
So
it's not
ugly.
actively jump scaring you. It's no good.
It's got like it's bad. It's ugly. It's nothing like my boy.
One thing that I find particularly amusing is there's Facebook groups, Reddit subreddits, full groups of people who have dedicated themselves and their lives to absolutely hating fat squirrels.
What?
There is nothing in the world that they despise more than a fat squirrel. And this is just one example of something that they post on, I don't know if this is actually done by one of them or if it's just a parody, but rolls on rolls of fat. This is me looking in the mirror. How many winters is this shameless planning on hibernating through? And then it's just a picture of a fat squirrel. He's adorable.
What did he do?
It's something that's so funny to me because they're almost all adults.
Look at this fat ass, giant, morbidly obese squirrel. What are you doing?
She's so mad.
I live in a completely different world to these people.
See, they have like different like things that they put them under. So this is a king lard ass, they've named him. Saw this fat lard stared into my home. I couldn't even finish my breakfast. It has a belly button, vomiting face. Someone gave this fat own table. Disgusting. It's been sending me.
Oh my god, it's a cloud looks like a squirrel.
It's not even a squirrel. It's a cloud. It's a squirrel-shaped cloud. And the caption is, "Son of a bitch. This fat sits on the chair I put out for the birds. I hope he falls off. The fat."
What did these squirrels ever do to these people?
Yeah, this is like they have an entire Reddit that is dedicated to posting. It's called r/fat squirrel hate, and it's dedicated to posting pictures of fat squirrels and writing hate comments.
Why?
My friend spotted this fat eating a chicken nugget, fatty McFatface. I think I'm gonna be sick. Obese Hamlet.
What?
Fat freeloading piece of shit. Was attempting to watch a nice movie with the wife and kids at this disgusting piece of shit. Had the balls to show his face. Despicable. That's a rat.
That is Emile from Ratatouille.
Look at this beautiful photo with a cute little squirrel in it. And the caption says, "This horrid abomination perverting this otherwise beautiful view of Moraine Lake." You're kidding me. Is that even a squirrel? Like they're finding any rodent at any size being like, there's no way. Disgusting rodent. Eat the whole slice of bread, why don't you? This is what they were talking about when they said negative self-talk. This guy's eating a whole ass English muffin. Garbage. This is eating Twitter for squirrels.
This is That's actually crazy. It's a toy. It's a dog toy.
They're taunting me.
Shaped like a squirrel. They're taunting me.
Oh my god.
Interesting. An interesting world that these people live in, I'm gonna say.
I am gonna say.
I'm gonna say.
It is quite the interesting world. Okay, I think that's all we have. I have so much more that I could talk about, but that's literally
Yeah.
all. Oh wait, no, we have like 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we can talk for another like 10 or so and wrap up.
Oh
Do a
my
little
God.
chit chatting. This episode is more chaotic than the last one.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this episode. I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna be editing it, and I'm like, this is a bunch of nothing.
Yep.
Like 10 plus
little
minutes
bit.
of me scrolling through my phone trying to find the videos I'm trying to show you.
I mean, like a good chunk of it is like decently structured, but it's like our topics are more chaotic. And also you're
Ow.
doing things like that. How are you the one that's not sleep deprived? That's what I'm asking.
Because I'm just consistently mentally unwell. Like I said, there is something
Fair enough,
deeply
fair enough.
fundamentally wrong with me. I'm on the right track, baby.
Because you were born this way?
I can't even joke about singing. Can't even pretend to sing. Awful things come out. And guess what I chose for my birthday? Karaoke.
Karaoke!
Even though I hate doing karaoke.
Excited.
I need to send a message to everyone, just letting them know that I am forcing them to prepare a song for me.
I haven't thought about that. So like a song.
But you're going to.
I'm going to. I have to.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it after I finish my test tomorrow.
Just has to be literally any song.
Just like a song that reminds me of you. Or...
Yeah, reminds me of you, or you want to specifically sing it for me, or something like that.
Okay.
I don't have to know it. It doesn't matter if I know it or not. I would kill you. Okay.
mama told me when I was young.
Don't you dare joke on Lady Gaga's name. Don't you
I freaking
dare.
love Lady Gaga.
Oh,
I
she's the
love
queen of
that
our
song.
universe.
That's a great song. I'm just making
Guess what
fun
the
of him.
first music video
It's not
I
even
watched? When I was like, I don't know, when I was like 8 years old and I finally had internet access. Oh wait, no. This wasn't when I was 11. No, when I was in the mental hospital at 11.
you. That's oversharing to the internet.
I told a coworker that the other day. Oh my God. He said he made a joke about white padded rooms, and I was like, oh my God, that would remind me of my childhood. And then he kind of smiled and he said, okay, I gotta go.
No way.
I'm pretty sure he actually had to go, but it was just like.
Talk about the mental hospital you were in, but maybe we shouldn't put that on the internet.
No, I'm putting that on
When
the
you
internet.
were-
That's my lore. That's gave me my sparkle.
Do you want to like elaborate on your lore?
That's not the
maybe a
only
little
thing.
bit?
Oh, girl, that's gonna be like a 5-hour. No, it's gonna be longer.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that.
I'm scared
I
to get a
guess.
therapist because I'm like, how many sessions is it gonna take to get out my lore?
Like a
And,
bunch.
yeah, but the thing is, they keep cutting me off, and I'm like, I have like 5 more hours of shit to tell you.
What do you mean cutting you off?
Because they're like, okay, our session's done for
Oh,
the
well,
day,
that's
and I'm
where you
like,
go
I'm
next week.
not done.
Yapping.
That's why, like, I need to like. Do they have like private therapists that will like stay in your house the whole day? Because I need that. It's a terrible thing to do to another human being. If I ever get rich, I'm doing that. I'm like, I will offer you like a absurd amount of money compared to your normal rate if you sit in my house the whole day. And just
I will pay you triple
yeah.
your rate for triple the length
Oh
of
my
a
God.
session.
There's there's just enough time. I'll mention this. Wait, no, I was going off the thing.
You were talking about when you were 8 or
yeah,
11.
when I
you
was
finally
11.
had internet access.
No, in the mental hospital, like my parents weren't like there to like be like, what are you looking at the internet? Like I could just do whatever I wanted, really. So guess what I did? Lady Gaga music videos.
Of course.
Lady Gaga music videos, and that is why I am the way I am. There are several reasons why I am the way I am.
Yes.
But in the most vulnerable state of my life, I was like, Lady Gaga, telephone. She's half naked. There's things going on that I should not be watching, and she slayed. She ate that. Wait, no, it wasn't
that.
telephone. Oh wait, no, telephone was one of them, but there was another one. Where she's like making out with guys in prison.
Go off, I guess.
Fundamental. Oh yeah, what I was talking about when you said triple your rate.
Yeah.
So you know who Kanye West is.
I do.
Unfortunately.
I do, unfortunately. Wish I didn't.
There's this clip. This like girl. There's like TMZ. I think she works for, which is like a paparazzi. Like it's a really gross paparazzi
Yeah.
agency.
Kinda
The worst. But she's filming him with her phone, and then he takes her phone and he won't give it back to her. And he's like, "Oh, basically holding her hostage and talking to her. I mean, she was asking some pretty crazy questions and like being like rude, but it was just crazy, his response. And they're there for like a while, it seems, like before cops come, because he like wears like the ski mask now with like no holes or anything. Like it's just like nothing. Like, you can't see his face at all. It's like just like a morph suit face almost.
Why?
Fashion play? I don't know. If it was anyone other than him, if he was a really good person, I would probably be like, he ate that. Like, he did it because it's him. No, but he like stops her for so long. She's like, please, Kanye, just give me my phone back. Like, I'm sorry. And there's like a cop there, and he's like, what's going on? Like, I don't even know if this cop knew it was Kanye West, because it's just like a guy with a morph suit mask on. Like, it's like, who the fuck is this guy harassing this woman? She's like, I'm sorry, can I just have my phone back, please? And guess how this interaction ends? Because he has like an assistant there that's like, be like, Kanye, stop it. I know they're exhausted. But no, at the end, he looks to his assistant and he's like, get her contract. I'll pay her like however many times much than they're paying her. It's like, what are you talking about? You just like berated this woman for like 20 plus minutes and then you're like, get her a contract.
What the hell? Well, on that note, I think that's all the time we have
that's
today.
Definitely all the time that we have today.
We gotta take the time to upload these things.
We'll start with our outro, which is thank you so much for not only investing time at the beginning, but for, if this isn't the first episode you watched, thank you so much for coming back for another one. Even though they're continuously kind of chaotic, but I think that's fine. I think I love that.
It's our second one. Like, it's generally, it's our energy.
Yeah, and it's our last episode.
It's our last episode.
With this
Period, because we hate each other.
It's our last episode with bad quality. We're going to be good quality next episode.
Crisp,
most likely.
HD, our faces, insecurity, up.
I mean, it films in 8K. Films in 8K. Is it going to upload in 8K? No. But it'll be really good. It'll probably be the highest YouTube gets. Because right now we're like 720 or 780p.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not high.
You
can tell like the scruffly a little bit.
The significant amount of YouTube videos nowadays, even for people who don't have a lot of money who are starting out, they're usually like 1080p.
Yeah.
So
we're using a Mac like webcam.
MacBook. Wait, no,
we're using a webcam.
We're using a webcam on an old. I don't know how old it is. It's probably not that old, but it's a Mac computer.
Probably really pretty recent because a lot of the stuff here is pretty new because they bought it.
But like Macs aren't meant to be used with like the highest quality. No. You're not supposed to film YouTube videos with your webcam. We're not a film studio. We're not Lana Del Rey in 2012 filming music videos on her webcam. Okay, she did that. She ate that. She ate that. Thank you so much for coming back for a second episode. It would mean a lot to us if you could subscribe. You can hit the notification bell if you want to, but you don't have to.
I put like a graphic here. Maybe
it would be great if you could, so you know when we upload. But you don't have to. If you just want to be a subscriber and silence us, whatever, that's fine. If you could leave a like for us, that would be great. You know, it's really nice to just see where this might go. All of our social media will be in the description below. We have a joint Instagram. My Instagram will be there. Emily does not share hers. You're out.
Really, I use Instagram pretty much exclusively to talk to people I know. So if you find my Instagram and I don't know you, I'm not going to accept your follow request.
Yeah. Good luck going through all those follow requests if you get them.
I don't think we're getting any, but that's like, hey, wishful thinking.
That's how I am. I gotta shoot for the moon. You'll end up with the stars.
You'll land in the stars.
Join Instagram. My Instagram is gonna be there. We have a TikTok. that I'm gonna upload clips on, but we haven't posted on it yet. But it would mean a lot if you could follow it. If you're loyal like that.
If you're a TikTok girly.
If you're TikTok girly. For people who prefer audio listening and don't want to look at our faces, or just like the idea of Spotify, all of our episodes are going to be not immediately, but at some point Our
Some
first
of them-
episode is on there. We'll see how long it takes for our second episode to get on there. If it'll go on the same time as we post on YouTube, we'll see.
Probably. I'm not sure how to automate it yet, so it might have
We
like a
don't
minute or
have to worry
two
about that.
delay, but like we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, audio listening, we're available on pretty much every podcast listening platform. But yeah, above everything, we are so grateful for literally every single person who clicks on this video. 40 people did last time,
Specifically the
and a
viewer.
lot of people would be like, that's nothing, but to us,
that's like a crazy
it's
amount.
so important.
That's like a
The way
lot
I
of
said
people.
that. But no, to us, it's like we're just like grateful for every individual person, even if it's 5 people. We just am happy. We're happy that someone's there for our journey.
If you put the amount of people who watched our video in a room, it would be a lot of people.
That's
in a
that's
room.
crazy.
And that's
It's
a
like
little
we
frightening,
live
but
in
we're
such a
gonna-
world
we've
where
all-
people will get like 1 million views and be like, oh, that's nobody. But like,
a lot of people.
this is for us. Like,
This is just like for
we're
fun.
nobody. We're nobody, and that's fine. We're happy to.
You're doing like hard legwork to promote. I'm happy either way. We're having a good time. We're having
I
a good
have
time.
fun
here.
promoting it though. That's why. Like,
That's
I
what it's
love
all
doing the little
about.
promotional things.
We go, hey, hit that like button.
Stop!
Subscribe
Shut
to
up!
enter our
Shut
giveaway
up!
for
No,
free.
giveaway! No! No, I said I'd give away this one, but no, I can't because I'm trading in day. They're giving me
We don't have a giveaway.
$230
No giveaways.
for my
No,
phone that
the
got run
giveaways
over
are
by a
scams.
car.
The giveaways are scams. I'm telling you, the giveaways are scams. Don't.
We're not being famous
the
enough to have
giveaway-
scams.
Other YouTubers.
We do this show because
we care.
Because
I'm sorry, we gotta wrap this up.
no, we do this because we're besties and we love talking and we
do
love
love
yapping.
talking.
We love yapping and we have fun genuinely doing this,
Yeah.
and I hope that shows. So with that, see you next
week. Bye. Is this our outro? No, it's not.
Oh wait.
I forgot our outro.
Oh wait, shit, I can't push my mic away. It has to hear me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. Wheaties, breakfast of champions. That was wrong.